That's my nigga, man.
Yeah,
Rest
man.
in peace to Pun, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of somebody, man, who got on the wall, and people could see a little bit of Nipsey Hussle, up there. It was some rumors circulating, Sam, man, and I found out the culprit of the rumors. It was apparently a picture that was posted up of Diddy and Lauren London at the Rock Nation brunch, and it put more lost files. I'll put the picture up on the screen. If you watch on YouTube, me and my sister Lauren London at the Rock Nation brunch. After I guess people seen this picture, they started going crazy with these rumors, pretty much trying to insinuate that Lauren London and Diddy may be a pair, maybe a couple, less than a year after Nipsey passed away. You showed me this earlier. I ain't know nothing about it. I said, nah, dog, I don't believe it. Right. I don't think that, one, he would do it, but two, she would do it so early.
Yeah.
And she did respond, but yeah.
100% agree with you, dog. When I saw it and I saw the source, I'm like, yo, this is messy. This ain't things we really like to dive into. We damn sure ain't doing this story because it ain't first off, it ain't nobody's business. But second of all, it's too fresh. We just talked about on the podcast, the trial coming in April. Homeboy was just speaking, doing little things, even though he didn't speak on this case because he can't. Mm-hmm. He's getting vocal. Shit's about to get stirred up. Nipsey passed away with March 30th. Was it March 30th or 31st? It was going in like the last day. Going right into April. Yeah. And still fresh in our hearts, still fresh in our brains, still very vivid. We went out there in June. You could still feel that brother's blood, that brother's soul all in them streets. This ain't nowhere near over. And when you look at or think about a Lauren London who is hand in hand, you can't think about Nipsey without thinking about Lauren. You can't think about Lauren without thinking about Nipsey. For it to be that fresh, to hear rumors that you dating somebody else, it was just crazy. And I'm glad she nipped it in the ass. Oh shit, quick.
And I want to let everybody put it on the screen in 1 second exactly what Lauren London said, but I didn't know that it would get this much attention to where she actually had to address it. Well, she put this up on Instagram today. She put, "Stop effing with me, playing with me in my name. Let me get back to healing." Then she put, "Still his, King Aramis. Never forget that." Kind of dispelling the rumors, saying it ain't true. She would never deal with Diddy. But one thing we got to understand is that Nipsey passed away. At some point in time, she's probably going to find another man. Now, we can all say it may be too early. It may be a year. You know what I mean? But at some point, whether it's 6 months from now or 6 years from now, she will have another man. And we're going to have to accept that. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about that? How would you have felt if she would have done it? How would you feel if she really was with Diddy less than a year after Nipsey passed?
Accepting it is nobody's business.
Well, how would you feel, though?
How would I feel if I saw that publicly out there? I would think that it was very distasteful. You got children, you got family that you still closely related to, and he still won. It's still fresh.
So when is it good? Like, what is your time period? 3 years? 6 years?
It's none of my business. It could be 3 months for her, but to put it out there publicly when your name is synonymous with his and his is synonymous with yours, if you don't expect backlash from that, then you're a fool. Some things aren't meant for social media. We talked about this yesterday with the unfortunate demise of Pop Smoke and these young kids putting a little bit too much out there. We talked about it with D Wade. Maybe if you don't want criticism, you don't put all that shit out there. People put too much out there. And I think if these two in particular publicly came out and did something, it would be seen as fuck shit and they would get the wrath for it.
Yeah, and they wouldn't be able to hide it for long, you know what I'm saying? But to her credit, again, the picture was posted up and she kind of just responded to the room. It ain't like she put it up.
No, not at all.
Throw it up there and was like, you know what I mean? But, you got to let people go. I wouldn't have responded if I was her, man. I would, just let people talk and do your thing, man. You can't respond to everything.
It shows you the power. It shows you the power, and it shows you that she didn't want it to get too hot and too heavy or gain too much steam before it almost forced her to respond. She deaded it, and now they're running with that. We weren't going to do the story until she deaded it. Now she did, so we're talking about it. I don't mind the move.
It was funny how you showed me that shit.
I was fucked up. I'm like, yo, see this shit?
Because I was like, you felt violated and shit.
Word up. That should have me fucked up a little bit. Like, Diddy, damn, dog.
Fucking snake ass nigga.
Man, I'm holding you initially for the rest of your life. You do some fuck shit like that. You taking pictures and shit. And then,
We know niggas like that, though.
Yeah.
Niggas will do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You be in the fucking funeral and they be trying to get your bitch.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they ain't even in the ground yet.
I'm haunting you in your sleep, bitch. I'm haunting you. Every fucking night.
Damn. Fucking grimy ass Diddy.
I'm glad. I'm glad it ain't true.
Yeah, man. Damn. Yeah, man. But that's it is what it is. Maybe move on to the next story. I'm gonna talk about Pop Smoke since we was kind of talking about him a few minutes ago. I guess some footage that TMZ probably got a hold of. That obviously they didn't put it out for a lot of different reasons from the police department. Pretty much insinuated by watching the footage that Pop Smoke may have been set up and not been an armed robbery. Now, what happened yesterday is that he was showing like some type of clothing or something, and it had the address of where he was saying. So they're thinking that somebody, whoever had the beef with him, seen the address, went over there 4 deep, went up in there and did their thing. Now, from the footage, from what I was reading earlier, they're pretty much saying like the dudes crept up on the crib. One dude went to the back, the other dude stayed there, then he went in, and then they all kind of went in and did their thing. So, and also, I guess they had footage inside the house, and they also said that they ain't like go looking for nothing. It was kind of like they went there to do a hit and get the hell out of there. You know what I mean? So take it for what you think about that.
Well, I don't know what I mean. Is it surprising to me? Nah. And this is what I'll say about it. It's why you got to protect yourself. It's why you got to protect your circle. You got to know who's in it. You got to keep that shit tight. And you got to make sure that if you're going to be out here moving a certain way, if you're going to be out here on social media with the jewels and carrying the cash and flexing the cars and going to carry enemies with all that shit too, you better be protected.
Enemies. You said the magic word right there.
It's enemies.
And the thing is, it ain't even a lot. Some of these guys, and I'm gonna speak not for this particular situation, but some of these dudes is gang affiliated. Some of these dudes in their songs are saying all types of shit. So they bringing on the enemies from the gang territory, not just the haters and the jealous motherfuckers, because you got money, but the shit that they saying in their songs and shit. That's all I'm gonna leave it at with some of these guys. They got beefs, and people see them as targets, and they're gonna check them. This gang shit is very, very real.
You gotta make it right.
And I ain't saying it's right. I think it's
not justifying it right.
But
it's real.
People out here that's dropping motherfuckers.
That's real. And anybody will tell you that lives that life will tell you that's very real. And that's why you gotta, if you gonna have that jumbo or that gumbo a fucking recipe of that, you live in that life, you gotta protect yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure security's on deck. You can't just think everything is high and pretty because you were in a situation or a circumstance or a location where that doesn't customarily happen. It's very unfortunate, man. That brother was 20 years old.
Yeah.
He was a kid, man. And
yeah,
we just off the heels of people passing away. I was thinking about the people that passed away in 2019, and it's like, damn. And then people that it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's what hip hop turned into, unfortunately, today.
My fault. I want to get your perspective because you're 21 years old, year older than Pop Smoke. Did you listen to him? What do you think about the situation?
Yeah, I mean, I listened to him here and there. It wasn't like one of my go-to artists, but just like you said, you gotta be careful on what you put on social media, what you saying in your raps. You bringing people along. When you taking pictures with cash, everybody want cash. You taking pictures with all these clothes, everybody want those clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta be careful what you put on. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a pressure in your age group? Is it a pressure to kind of do that? Like what puts somebody in a mindset in that age group to kind of want to do that, in your opinion, kind of being around in that circle?
Well, like going off on social media
and flexing and doing that kind of stuff. Yeah,
what it is, flexing. You get that attention. Like niggas, they do it for bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a prime example right there. They just want it's clout. They want to be known. They want to feel like they're the shit. So making people see that you got this, people think you the shit. So it's all trying to play with people's minds for real.
You playing with lives. It's crazy.
Yeah. Gotta arm yourself likewise, man, no matter where you at. You know what I mean? If you one of those rappers that's gonna be flossy, somebody, like you said, they want it. They coming for it if they get an opportunity.
You gotta, and even not every situation will be able to have security. We got people on that board right now, rest in peace to them, that we wish they had security, but they didn't. So it's not gonna be in every circumstance, every situation. But in that one, they should have been up in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. But yeah, man, your boy Boosie, man. Saying, man, I gotta let you do that one, man, because I know that's your boy.
That is my boy. I rock with Boosie heavy, man. And Boosie's taking a lot of heat as of late because of his comments toward Dwayne Wade and how he is parenting his children. I don't even know how to identify the child because I don't know if I'm going to be taken as wrong. If I say something, so I'm going to be sensitive to all that, and I'm going to call that child Dwayne Wade's child and leave it at that. Yeah. Well, Bootsy, if you haven't noticed recently, has been working out. Brother's been in Planet Fitness. That's where he had his most infamous comment of "Don't cut the boy's dick off."
Damn.
That's where he said that. And Planet Fitness had something to say. And I'm gonna play what Bootsy said and then read his